What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have the big man in the building. We're talking about this man here is a producer. He's a #1 radio DJ. He's an artist. He's everything you could think about. You know who we have in the building today? We have ZJ Liquid in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
No, I mean, must say what's going on, big boss. You know, Mr. Hustle. You know, it's a pleasure. Cause you know it's been a long time, and this connection should have made long time. But them say nothing before the time, right?
You're 100% right. Okay, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way, and then we're gonna go back and start this over. Listen, do you remember the first time you came to Canada?
I remember the first time I came to Canada. It was by Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year was that?
Not quite. Like about 2008.
Okay. So then now, was this as a DJ or was this for somebody else?
You know, I came to Canada. It was both. At the time, I think I had the songs like, no, I never had the song them yet. I think I came for some radio people up by Montreal.
Okay. Let me fix everything here. The first time you came to Canada, you came with Elaine. You came to a show where it was Elaine.
Oh yeah, with DeMarco. Yeah.
Yes. That was our show that we put on that time there.
Yes. That was a good
very
vibe,
first
man.
time. Yeah, man. Very
and
first time.
Ghost was on the show.
Yes. You remember. Yeah, that was your first time. We were the one that actually put that show on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that did nice. Stay downtown Canada, everything. Remember, don't sit at the city and everything.
Remember. Full circle moment, boss.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the beginning of this here. What part of Jamaica did you grow up in, and what was your intro into music?
I grew up in Montego Bay, you know what I mean, St. James. You don't know the western part. Mm-hmm. You know, I grew up, with my mother and my father. You know, I grew up amongst my family, my uncle and my grandmother. You know what I mean? And them were, to be honest, they were like the first. They were the introduction. You know, they were the one who introduced me to music. Cause them always play music in the house all the while. Sunday, it was special. Them start off with them Grace Thrillers, them Shirley Caesar, and my father, him always have a new cassette every Sunday. He's either new hip tunes or a Temptation, or so him listen to music. Him listening to nice as the day go by. So him listen to some Temptation, then get him soul them, then he move from this to the Rocksteady, the Delaware Wilson, them and the thing. Then him get a little more recent, some Barrington Levy, and then to somehow around the place at that time. And then my uncle, remember uncle who used to make cassette, and my friends who used to make like cassette for people, like all over the world. He used to ship cassette, so they had a lot of music, a lot of records. So more I used to just hang out with them, and when I make cassette, they used to say, "Yo, Bruce, take up an eagle and flip the album there for me." Cause back in the days, they never used to do the mixing thing. They used to just make a record play and pause it and make it play, So as somebody get introduced to music, then I meet up with Jason Russell, Pero. Those were my school friends at 10th grade in Carmel College. We link up, and we had the same interests. So we used to take our lunch money and buy records, go to the record shop them in the evening and look for some old turntable and try to get them together and set up a thing and start play a record. Then we meet up with Jason, who his father owned Pier 1. They still do. I hear them run it right now.
Okay.
So we link up with Jason Russell, was a school friend. Father owned Pier 1. Start hang out at Pier 1 now, called the link. And then they had a house sound where them always play. Like, him dad, Jason had a big sister who usually do modeling. Had a big sister who do modeling. Modeling at Pier 1. She had a little modeling show. So, those were some of the little things that started playing. I started playing is that my other friends who were like the top selector them on the liquor sound at the time, Pero and Funky and Jason, them were the top mixers at the time. So when it come to the modeling thing, like rehearsal, no man know I really play that, because those were like the disco, the Finally and the Black Box them and Strike It Up. Yeah. So man play that, cause at the time the man them say, that a freak music and whatever. So that was my chance where I get the turntable them alone for fool around and learn and get to really play and feel out this thing. So that was my introduction to the whole selecting thing.
Okay, and the thing with it, you got a big start, which is you're at Pier 1, and Pier 1 was this big place as it was right now, or it started out as a smaller location?
Pier 1 was as big as it is right now. Pier 1 was always the number one party spot in Montego Bay, meaning number one party spot for the tourists, the visitors, you know what I mean, the local people who are hustle, you know, them know say that's so everybody, if you keep a party on a Friday night, it don't make no sense to do that. Because Pier 1 did have the place locked, because everybody had got it. So you understand the airport worker, them people, Air Jamaica girl, and at the time the flight attendant, them, so, you know what I mean? So that's where we learn multi-genre, because, you know, we were playing multi-genre from then.
Yeah.
From start.
Makes sense. And what was your DJ name at that time there?
My DJ name at that time, you know what I mean, was Lippo. You know, I get that name from going to school. Cornwall College, because you know you go to Cornwall High School. Every man have to have a alias.
For sure, 100%. And if you fight against it, that's when it's going to stick on even more. So you just
man, a crazy fight, we fight it, man, and them call you more. You know, entire like a name, but that's how you get called it, till it stick. Yeah.
Yes, just hold it. It's good. Okay, so then DJ Lippo, you're starting out here in Pier 1. And how long did that last for?
Well, you know, I mean, I run with the Lippo name for like, when me got the job at Zip, I changed the name. You know, because I lasted for a while. I did Pier 1, then Margaritaville come out as a restaurant, a seafood restaurant at the time. It wasn't a club, you know what I mean? And, you know, the vibe that I used to bring at Pier 1, like me and Fraggy them, as you know, Mad Squad, Bada General. Yeah. No, you know what I mean? They wanted that vibe. Pier 1 vibe was a Friday night, so Margaritaville decided, yo, we can't do the Saturday thing, and yo, Lippo, you're a vibe one. So, you know, started going out to Margaritaville, bring me two bass box them, my scoop box them, bring my console, and you know, me also use the house speaker as the mid or whatever, and connect and, you know, go and do my thing. So till Margaritaville blow up, me can't go in there. Sometimes you can't hold, doors have to close, you know what I mean? MoBay, you know, it start rock. So till, you know, one of the week went out there and them start build DJ booth, and, you know, that was just the start of Margaritaville, the club, off of my vibe, you know?
Yeah, and it was the Margaritaville you're talking about is right off of the strip there, right?
Yeah, right on the hip strip. So, you know, we used to control the strip right through.
All right, crazy. Okay, so we went Pier 1, Margaritaville, still DJ Lippo at this time here. So how did you get to Pieces now?
Well, Pieces was like the big sound that they use on Friday night. So that's how me and Fraggy them and Pieces them used to mesh, you know, every Friday night. So they were the big sound, and Pieces were like the uptown sound of MoBay. So, you know what I mean, if you had certain type of party, certain type of event, Pieces would be there, because they are the one who have that variety of music and know how to play it, and the disco and the hip hop, and, you know, you do a wedding and them thing there. You know, sometimes you used to do the wedding leg them for Pieces, because, you know, the versatility and the mixture. So so come me and Pieces them just start mesh through the Friday night. I link up and the sun comes string up and the whole away, you know. So come me end up link up with Pieces and Bada General them and the whole, you know what I mean, the whole team.
Yeah, and that's where everything started to go.
Yeah,
when you were
we're cocky.
Yeah, when you were on Pieces, were you actually clashing, or you were more or less the club DJ on the song at that time?
No, me were more or less the club DJ and the song and the wedding and the uptown thing, and. Cause, you know, at the same time, me was also on the Pier 1 sound at the same time. So I juggle the two sound them. You know, yeah. More like a standby for Pieces when him need certain event and certain thing or certain double. You don't know. Yeah. Him call for me, and, you know, that was a vibe there.
Yeah. Because I remember you're talking Montego Bay, DJ Lippo. I remember there was DJ Lippo and there was also Master Wayne.
Right. So, you know, it was DJ Lippo and Master Wayne. Master Wayne is DJ Wayne now on RFM. You see me? At the time, Master Wayne used to name Wayne Morris. He used to use him real name. So at the time, he was the top solo DJ. You know what I mean? All genre at the time. Scratch, mix, gear, everything, and, you know what I mean, the whole thing. So, you know what I mean? He was like a mentor, early mentor at the time still, you know, DJ Wayne. So till, you know what I mean, me just sit down. Every day I buy a box of cassette, a Pier 1 during the week, and used to just mix a hip hop mix a disco mix a dancehall mix, and go back home at night time, listen it, go back the next day, fix some of the mistake and always try to get a perfect cassette without no mistake, no needle jump. You know what I mean? No fumble mixing. So till, you know what I mean, we work up, so till one time me and DJ Wayne end up clash. Our sound from Pier 1 now end up clash DJ Wayne, which he had a sound named Poison. So we clash and, you know what I mean, dub and me, I was the only selector at the time playing, meaning mixing and talking and everything. Because from day one, I always do that. So and DJ Wayne was also like that. But him got crazy the night there. Him got 4 turntable and remix and live remix and pay thing, and I said, me nah give up with all of that. Me can do my thing till do me alone. Me have some dub and something. And you know, we use all of that, and you know what me have, and the clash did really nice, you know. So after the clash, me and DJ we become friends and we start links until we say, yo, we are gonna do this duo thing. And you know, we start the first duo, Master Wayne and Lippo.
Yes, you know? I remember because Montego Bay had was Trophy Sniper from Montego Bay also?
Yeah, man, Trophy Sniper is from MoBay also.
Trophy Sniper, Master Wayne, DJ Lippo. There was a couple more of them.
You have DJ players. Turbo. You have peer players with Beagle and people. You have Rockstar. You understand? You used to have King Midas son. You have Tika. You have Electro Force.
No, you guys were really popping in Montego Bay that time, even though it seemed like Montego Bay was a total different world from Kingston, but Montego Bay had a vibe to it that was crazy over there.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. We had that vibe because we had that influx of visitors and tourists all the time. It always have a vibe. Wednesdays or whatever, something always a jump off of MoBay. You know what I mean? So you used to have enough play out. Like Monday nights, me and Fraggle them used to do a thing out by Carnival Beach and the Hip Strip. You know what I mean? And then Wednesday night, we have other things. We have a thing named Tuesday night. We used to do a thing down by Lollipop, down by Sandy Bay with, Pieces, them, Fraggle them same way. We used to have the artists at the time. They always have a guest artist every Tuesday. So whatever artist around the place would be a special guest at the time, you know? So, you know, we had a bunch of entertainments. Plus, I don't know, the Sound Clash them used to come through, see me up on a Saturday night, Water Fletcher Beach, and you know the thing.
Yeah. It was a crazy, crazy vibe. So, okay, so then now you linked up with DJ Wayne, and what was some of the first things you guys decided to do? Did you guys get into radio first, or was more or less club juggling at that time there?
You know what I mean? We get into club juggling. We get into working together and studying each other's style. And you know what I mean, can comfortable with each other and just know each other and how to work with each other. And then, you know, we start work on remix, you know. So at the time, Delano from Renaissance did the remix thing. And we had it too. You know, we had the MoBay leg, so we were like the MoBay remix with them. So at the time, you know, we make when Delano put out the killer remix, you know, we did make a killer remix, the MoBay version. You know what I mean? Where I say, man from MoBay, gone scare him, all type of thing. Bag of thing, you know what I mean? The remix that we use are some pieces, them dub intro. And make the remix to make it talk and be a thing. So, you know what I mean? It was a good vibe, you know? During that time, I ended up all on Delano's Revenge. And during that time, we were playing at Kingston, same way, because we did, you know, we kind of did really crossover in the town scene. You know? Because after some selectors and people come on MoBay, come play with our experience with, you know, they were interested into, yo, we have to bring on our town, man. Yo, nobody, yo. You know? So, we kind of did start boss pan them scene there from that time.
So before you actually moved to town and got yourself you put yourself in town, you actually were going to town back and forth between Montego Bay and Kingston.
Back and forth, yeah, man, back and forth. All the way there on Art 102. I used to there at Kingston every week, like for 3 days. Studio, arrows everywhere. You know what I mean? Cause at the time I met up with Deleranks. I mean, and Deleranks become friend, and you know, he encouraged me to come town. Cause I say, yo, when I go on for Art 102, yo, when I run the place, you know. Never believe, because you know we just stuck on MoBay and just do it thing on the radio, all out, you know. And him drive come on MoBay, you know. And when we say a town artist drive come MoBay, we were like, town artist drive come MoBay, this serious. So that was like so I said, I go to town. So him invite me up at Kingston, and I go up there and yo, I go arrows, it was like a king thing. Every man I say, yo, the youth them this, the country youth them this. Yo, peer dub and peer thing. You know, so at the time, scare them did around the place and monster them, and that was a hangout spot, Arrows at the time. If you got Arrows at the time, you could have catch any artist or art while around the place.
For sure.
So, I kind of go through the school during that time. You see there at town, the whole Cactus adventure and them thing there. Experience all them thing there. You understand? Okay. While in Montego Bay. Yeah, man, because I say me back and forth. Bus me take on them thing that too, you know. Yeah, that's what I feel like me have drive. Yeah, man. Sometimes me there town I go home, me take 3 different bus. To take a bus come a Spanish Town, take a bus come a Linstead, then me get a bus from Linstead to Ochi, get a bus from Ochi to Senton, get a taxi from Senton to MoBay. And believe me, after going through all of that, still have to go find the turntable to play them dub the way we just cut.
It's like you can't wait to go home and play these because we voice them, we want to hear them on the song.
It was just, you understand, that was just the final, you know what I mean? If you just go hear them dub, yeah. So no matter how late I will go through, we love the music them time there. And you know, I saw me build the tone relationship from long time.
Mm-hmm. So you guys were on the radio in Montego Bay, and what was the name of the station?
At 102. We're at 102 Friday and Saturday nights. 6
and
to 12.
And you guys were running up the place at that time there.
Yeah, man. At that time, man, you know what I mean? Because the new style of juggling, we brought it, juggling the dub plate in the juggling, and we used to cut the new tune, them and a juggle, all whole heap of exclusive of people. So we have the time to hang out at town, and there arrows, we used to get the dub, them fresh, all of some different thing we used to cut to make the show well spicy, you know what I mean? And during that time, it really gave me the vibe there, you know?
And what year are we speaking about here?
Yeah, we're talking about between 97 to 99.
Okay, that time there. Okay. You guys are on the radio doing your thing. So then now, when did you transfer from Montego Bay to go permanently into Kingston? What was that transition like?
Well, that transition started from when At 102 decided, boy, them all go change them format to an old school format.
Got you.
And gave me and DJ Wayne and Bones the ultimatum of either we stay and play old school, or I don't know, we have to just move on. You know what I mean? They might have to think twice about that, because my aim in the music was to make my name and do my part. So me playing old music, I know nothing that for me. I can't do nothing. I can't come make my name. I can't come boss an artist. I can't come boss a rhythm. I can't boss a song. So for me, that was like, I can't do that. You understand?
Yeah.
So me decided, so me and DJ when decided, boy, we can't stay, you know, we can't work with the old school. So we came off the radio like for another 2 years. You know, DJ Wayne got called to RFM. You know, him kick off RFM for like 2 years. But you know what I mean, me did know about the link, and Mr. Young from RFM always listened to us on 102, so he knew of us. You know? So at the time he only wanted one DJ, so him hire DJ Wayne. He said to me like, we're like, yo, don't worry yourself, you know, me I work on something. So, you know, soon get to you. So I'm going all out till like 3 years after all of that time. Just get a call. Say, yo, link me at Ochi. DJ Wayne send me the message and said the boss if you link him up at Ochi up in my office. So I link him at Ochi, and he were like, what you do? What you do? You want to go to town? So I said, boy, I'm free for anything, you know, when I have no ties, ready. So I said, go on up at town, man. Go on up at the office. Yeah. So we get the call from Mr. Young, and he said, boy, go on to Kingston. Go on up at the office at town, you know, zip. You know what I mean? Like a week before. Like a week before I heard Zip doing some test broadcasting, but there were no DJs on it like announced. They were like changing the genre every half an hour and just playing music. So, you know what I mean? And they started out on a Sunday playing the regular music on a Sunday. So the whole Jamaica was like, what the hell? Yo, is a radio station this or what? So every half an hour was just Zip 103 FM genre change. So, you know what I mean? Jamaica was like, yo, this serious. Is I first ever radio station I played dancehall on Sunday and everything, and
it's usually gospel or some souls. bro, I was so excited when I heard that, and you know, when I went to Mr. Young and he said to me, yeah, the station that man, go on a town. So I went to Kingston, you know what I mean? So all right, I'll check the programs manager at the time, who was Judith Badley. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I learned a whole lot from her, very professional, you know what I mean? Serious woman. I can't complain. You know, she did the rough, but in the long run, this is where the roughness was for. And the strictness. You know what I mean? So, Judith, pick up herself. I love you. But, you know, went to Judith and went in the office and thing, and she said, what's up? And Mr. Young told me you were coming, you know. But I knew her because she knew about me because she was at Fame before.
So she knew about me from I turn out you. So she were like, oh, Liquid, yeah man, now one of them. But good audition, at the time. So she, went to the office and we spoke and whatever. And she said to me, if I'm gonna use the same name, Lippo. So it came into my mind and I said, no, I'm gonna change my name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At that time, it just rang in my head, and I said to myself, I want a fresh start with this opportunity and what I've learned over the years and what I've learned at 102. You know what I mean? I never did want to move on in the same route. Because I learned so much now, starting over, I know it would be everything. I'm say, oh, start, new name. And she said, what's the name? You have a name? I'm say, yeah, I have a name because my friend in MoBay used to tease me with a name named Liquid. Because, all right, the story that I did Sinbad Soul Festival. It's when Sinbad Soul Festival, I don't know if you know of it, came to Jamaica. I was one of the Jamaican DJ.
Okay.
From that time, from Montego Bay. So I used to play with their DJs, some of the foreign DJ that they brought. So they always make mistake. Instead of saying Lippo when they're supposed to bring me in, them say Liquid. So I always get upset. I'm like, yo, mistake, yo, Lippo my name, Liquid, like really? So my brethren and my mom appear one or used to gimmicks me with it. You know what I mean? But we still have a friend them. So that came into my mind at the time and I said, yo, Liquid are the name, And she said, you sure? Liquid. And she said, okay. And she said she liked it because at the time Zip were alias driven, meaning all the DJs that they were hiring and putting on air at the time were alias driven. They never work with your real name, only if you were established already and want to use it. But all the new DJs were, so it's not like David Spence, alias. So you don't necessarily know exactly who it is. You hear your friend and even know say him.
Got you.
And I saw me start build with the new name and I say, yo, I'm gonna play in them people art from zero. Cause nobody knew who Liquid was. But they knew of me. And I started off with this Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday was a very big day because we changed the music, we changed the radio and everything with just one day.
Okay. And what year are we talking about here? What year did you start on Zip?
We're talking about 2002.
2002?
Yeah.
So you're
been
an
there for
original
18 years. Yeah, a column.
Yeah. So you started when you were probably about 2 or 3? 2, 3, 4?
No, man. Yeah, I started like when I was about 22, man.
Yeah. No, that's crazy to actually be opening the doors for something that was so brand new. It had a brand new sound, a brand new feel, and you were able to get there from day one. That's amazing.
And be a part of it.
Who else was there from day one when you guys had started Zip?
Jazzy T was there, Delano. You know what I mean? Ice, Johnny Cool, those guys still there. Sparks still there. Yeah, man. And I just saw the thing go. A couple
Jazzy
more people.
T and Jazzy T Delano from Renaissance, they started out on Zip?
No, they're not there, but they were some of the first DJs along with me at the time. Because Zip had a all-star lineup,
Yeah.
Some DJ who know for rock the party. We weren't just DJs trying to play on the radio. So, we had that party vibe. We got to get that real juggling.
Yeah.
And, that was the idea.
Okay. So you got there 2002. What was your slot that you had gotten that time there? What time were you playing?
The same slot I have now, 2 to 6.
From day one, you were playing the same slot till right now.
Yeah, same slot. But I played every slot during that time, from that time till now. I've played every slot, I feel every show, every slot. There were times where I was doing Zip grooves, the 10 to 2, like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
There were times when I was doing the drive, the 6 to 10 in the afternoon, in the evening. There were times when I was doing the early morning, 6 to 10. And there were times when I do the late night too. So I do the graveyard, I do every shift. I do everything, I pay my dues.
Yeah, for sure. 100% for sure.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
every
so
shift.
2002, you're doing your thing and all this. So then now it seems like if Delano, Jazzy Key, and these guys were here, it was a lot of uptown DJs. So I guess that's where you started to connect with more of the uptown DJs and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. The more mainstream and them, that's why I break out not the mainstream.
Yeah. Okay. So at that
from
time, so then what came first? Did you connect with Don Carleon first, or you started production first?
We connect with Don Carleon from before I go up on Zip, because we used to go up at Dan go Vice Dub. Me and DJ we went up on Mona. Up at Dan studio.
Vendetta.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so during the time when DJ Wayne started at RFM, before I was on the radio, man, DJ Wayne still do everything same way. Only thing we not do the same radio show. So if a studio, me I'm there studio, anything. So we always up a Vendetta, Cool Face, the whole team. From long time, I Vybz Kartel them, the Marshall them, before them boss. You understand? And, we link up and then me have the radio, then I Whistle have the radio. While we link and we encourage them and say, Dan, you need to start producing now, that. Because you're bad pan all of that dub thing, and remix and everything.
Okay, so when you got to Dan, he wasn't producing, he was just voicing dubs and remixing.
Yeah, man, he never did start producing. At the same time when we link up and at the time when we, like 2003, when we started the radio, same time. As me tell you, we done a link before me go up and Zip. So you don't know. So before even all of that. And then we go up and Zip now, the production start, and then, whatever link and we just start work as a team.
Okay. And what were some of your early...
Right after that.
That's what I was saying. What were some of your early productions?
My early productions were like from 2003, 2004. My first rhythm was a hit worldwide. Dance Crazy Hype with Elephant Man, Girls Gone Wild, French Vanilla.
Kid. So right out the door, you had a hit right out the door.
World hit right out the door, dancehall world hit. So you know what I mean? It was just like a different thing for me. To just keep on give me a different drive, because all of those things were in my goals from day one. Production and producing and making back music, putting back the music where we get out of it.
Makes sense. And you said, okay, Elephant Man gave you your first worldwide hit, which was on the French Vanilla rhythm there. And then where did you go to after that? What was the next
next rhythm was a rhythm named Slow Bumps, that I had like Tommy Chin, like we were like the first set of people I record Tommy Chin them before no deal and none of that. That rhythm had like 2 Bounty Killer, had a hit Cartel and that rhythm named Big Man Thing. Me when him did do the Sting thing, me now met no boy this me pan Sting Rare, that was a big one. And then we went from there to a thing named Hello Moto. Me I use my cellular.
Yeah, regular. Yes. Wow. So
and then
it's
we
like
move
you got in from the beginning, where you seen Don Carleon first starting out, and then you actually got like early Vybz Kartel also when he was just starting out also.
Yeah, man. We same time we were producing at the same time. DJ went all the way did I produce.
And I know another person that you were involved with from early too was Mavado.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Mavado was like, you know what I mean? Mavado where normally we used to just go around Oakland, go link up Killer and Reason than DJ Wayne. DJ Wayne and Killer have a different relationship. So from him forward in a town, him have to link Killer. So, normally we follow him and we go around Oakland a day, go link him, and father them went around there at the time. And we are Killer in a Reason and everything. And he kind of shout out to me and say, yo, Liquid, beg you a minute, no more talk to you. So I kind of step aside and say, yo, yeah, man, I'm here where I say, and him explain to me, say, yo, my name Mavado now and thing. I'm used to name Singing Blacks, and, I just do a new thing for some new producer you named Daseka. I've already named Anger Management, named Real Mackay. But guess what, I didn't know Daseka them because I use Daseka them to make a hit rhythm for me before them did it. Because we use Daseka them make the Man for Dead. Hey boy, I be trouble you again.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, they're the one that helped you with that production.
Yeah, they're the one who helped me with that production. That production wasn't me and Dan. You know what I mean? That production was just my idea, definitely. Cause when I play back for the 90s, I used to love the rhythm there. Man for Dead with Bujo. I am a banner, I am a live. But it never got commercial, cause it never read the edit and them thing there.
Not at that time there.
At the time, Then time I producer, me and Bujo always school, so Bujo always I say, so why you not give me none of the bad rhythm them liquid? Why you deal with? So I always say, me soon do one for you, my G. Me soon do one for you, my boss. So I know say, yo, you talk connect. You know? I mean, that's the them make that and because that's the them and play it for them and tell them some want it exact one, the same whole feel and yo, them find the same keyboard that Dave Kelly used, the DX100. And make it exact with it, use the same exact sound, you know? Even Dave Kelly heard it before I put it out and we're like, yeah, liquid. You sure wanna sample it? And I said, no, Dave. I make it over. And we're like, yo, it's bad. Go on, do your thing. So I check Bujo and you know, to be honest with you, the first time I checked Bujo about recording Bujo Vice the same day, the same night. So it's like a history. Certain things happen to me, you know what I mean? People don't understand. It's so natural. I don't fight it nor nothing. But just go check Bujo with the rhythm and we are reason and we make him hear it and him I say liquid, but the rhythm there, you know, eat the rhythm there already, you know. You know? I mean I say, no, me general, the world I know you eat it certain way, man. Cause a new time now. I love the rhythm, man. It's one of my favorite rhythm. I buy as a record and love.
Yeah.
So him say, yo, put it in the truck. Then time them I drive the Benz truck, I'm up, you know, up at the studio. Reason and the rhythm I go and bounce in the truck, you know? Mm-hmm. Till the reason turn, you know. Yeah, boy, yeah. Like a singing start, you understand? So till we end up a song I sing, man. And the dancer, who in the studio? Mm-hmm. Yo, put in the rhythm. The same night. And the same night, Bujo Vice sang that for me. You know what I mean? You know, I couldn't be more grateful. You know what I mean? Because a few people... Yeah, go ahead.
No, continue. You're talking.
Yeah, so it's like, because Bujo, at the first record that I'm buying a Browning, you know.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah, so recording Bujo was one of my goals, like in a music. Even when I do nothing else, you know, I get to record Bujo. You understand? And it was a hit. And, you know, it a mad thing, man.
And that's crazy right there, because now you've seen early Kartel, early Mavado. You were buying Bujo records. Now you're actually getting to record Bujo. So then at this time here, your career is like red hot right now. You're almost getting to accomplish every goal and dream you had in your mind already.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? And you just keep going. After that, I just keep up. I had 12 gauge rhythm, link up with Steven. Them had 12 gauge rhythm, get the big hit with Bounty Killer and Idonia. You see me?
12 gauge was your rhythm too?
Yeah, man. 12 gauge is my rhythm too, man.
Mad. Crazy. Okay,
you know?
So then this is the story then. You had early Mavado, early Kartel. When the Gaza Gully War broke out, what kind of position did that leave you in as a producer where you've been linking with these guys from early out?
Well, that left me in a position where me play the song them fresh to that Wednesday. Me start the war, them start the war, but definitely make the world hear the war. Because me used to get the song them every Wednesday. As one voice, me get the answer. Me used to bring it to the people them. You understand? During that war, there was never a time where Adi or Mavado think me up on a side. Them just know say liquid I did music. Cause you don't know. Me give two of them the same strength from day one. And whole of other people. So there was never a side thing with me and them. There was just me, liquid make him won't make the people them hear it. You know, me was just like the messenger. The instrument for make the people them hear what go on. And you know, other role that me play, like you could have looked for every Wednesday to hear what are they come next with this week or what Mavado Vice this week. Yeah.
Those times were crazy. Okay, so then now you're hot on the radio. You're a producer. You're producing crazy stuff now. When did you decide to, step in the booth and start voicing music as an artist now?
Well, to be honest with you, I was recording from in Montego Bay. My first record was produced by Jazzy T of Renaissance, meaning record. Plastic. Wax. Yeah. Yeah, upon a rhythm, what Jazzy T did have a killer upon name. So what you think? When them are gonna squeeze? But they have a song upon it name. Say from a one man you have put up your one make me see you. What you want money? You know, depend upon the body. Why you wanna what got thing, you see me? I mean, you see them on the radar play hard, man. I listen to myself, I say, yo, you know what I mean? We used to select same way, because you know, I used to record song upon rhythm, you know. And play them during my set, I'm MoBay, so till them get big. So till I start record them for the sound them. But I never really reach record. So when the man them come on MoBay, them used to hear them song and hear me, and I say, but look, you have big song, I mash up MoBay. So Jazzy T them invite me to come town and record. So I'm gonna record for Jazzy T them and Anchor and Dating, record for True Blue. Alright, so me used to do the chart at Zip, but me used to do the chart like no other chart. Me and Johnny Cole. So Johnny Cole used to read out the song them like the dancehall chart, and me used to sing them. You know, normally people do chart and play the song them, right? I really used to run and me used to sing the 10 song them in the artist them voice. So I would say, yo, Bounty Killer dangerously. Mother come in and say, she's living dangerously. You know what I mean? Pan the rhythm. So as some hours I sing a chart, so you used to hear that every Thursday, like for years, for more than 15 years. So normally producers used to hear me and say, Liquid, you know, say, you can't sing yet. Something about you. Because the way me I hear you sing back, the man sing like Richie Spice, same key, everything. So them Sean is always I say, yo, I want to record you know. And I always I say, Sean is I'm not doing no recording you know. So one day I'm there home and Deli Ranks again. Because Deli Ranks always there from day one. Deli Ranks call me and say, Liquid, me hear a D chart, I want to record you, come in. I write a song. So you know, so this was before I go on the radio. Like about 10 o'clock one day. So I drive go up a Deli yard and say me I go record the song. So I play the song and the demo and I sing it in, but it just happen. You know? So I said to Deli, say Deli, you know, so I have a different style, I have an idea, make me sing my style. So I sing a song named Girl Bend Over, like a something drop. Do it, girl, do it. Transformer and transform up back, you know?
Yeah.
That's how we know. So, all right, boom. So I go up a Danka, you don't know, Dan at the link, always up at the studio, every day. As we left the radio, that's over there. Yo, Dan and Professor them up there, I go up there one evening and dance. Say, yo, Liquid, you know someone voice. So I say, voice me. You're not easy. You sure? So I say, yo, Professor write a song, man. What next rhythm? The rhythm was Gala. The party hard with girl from family and girl from yard. The party hard. Some of them big and some of them small. So we record that song and yo, I believe international everything, cause you know Dan Carleon, everything. Yo, video, everything. But then I know it's about a 2 weeks after that now. Sean is them come for me with Mr. G. Out of the radio station, you know. So yo, you're not even driving, you know. We are record you today, you know. You are record today. On the new rhythm. So I say, oh, no serious? You might say, of course, Liquid, so when I hear a song I play with you. And we tell you, so we want to record a long time. Yeah, I'm going on Sean Island. Where I'm going on Sean is at the same time, Cargo did I leave, you know. Sean is of the new rhythm one day. So I say, boy, Liquid rhythm done, you know. I want to voice you, you're a last person. So we did it with Mr. G, them, and them I say, you have no idea. We try to make a song and, you know, it was one of my lyrics I normally use on the microphone and I show them and thing. Why if you walk out, me to stand up, hey, good, you know what I mean? The man them go hear the line, bro. From the man them hear the line, they were like, yo, I eat that, you know. And that you sing, you know. Try to make a song around that, you know. And we made the song around that. And it was, you know what I mean, it was Blackberry time. And you know what I mean, Sean is them song kick out, Red Bull and that kick out and Cargo kick out, and then my song become the creeper. All I getting was waking up and seeing videos with girl fighting in party. Walk past the fight. The wife walk out.
Big song.
Girl. And you know what I mean? And they said go on with us continue work and to where we're at right now, as I say. To my first studio album. Seriously, no joke.
So this is your first one, because I know before you had put out a compilation style like DJ Khaled, the M Squared.
Yeah,
that was more. That was more.
Like
I think
a DJ Khaled style.
Yes.
Production.
But then now we have the big point of view. All right.
Yeah.
16 tracks.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a bit.
Well, point of view, you know, before I put out point of view, I put out an EP called MoBay Son, which, you know, I mean, that was like an introduction, Liquid the artist. That did well. That have like 1.4 million streams right now.
Okay.
And Spotify. But, you know, I decided to definitely, because, you know, the on and off thing sometimes, because the traveling and the working and the production and the radio, sometimes the people, them, not take it serious. So I kind of notice that I travel a lot or dip on the road a lot and people are saying, Liquid, want to the new song, them, when I hear the new song, what you deal with? Dog, don't, hey, enough to stop singing out. I realize that the people them really interested and like me like that. So I decided to the rhythm thing will kill me sometime. Because you know juggling go. So I decided definitely I'll give them a full-length album, different vibes on me, that's what me feel, where I'm at right now. And give thanks to the quarantine, because I'm kind of sitting with myself and listen back where I was coming from and do a lot of improvement, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely. So,
and I definitely hear it, because one of my favorite songs on the album is the one you did with Dane Ray, Expensive.
Yeah, Expensive, you know what I mean?
The production, how you just flowed and then you overflowed certain lyrics. It was just that song right there, wicked song.
Well, that song was like one of the first songs we had. I mean, we had it long time, because me and Dane Ray did some work from where we recorded Epic on.
Okay.
And, the vibe of me and Dane Ray had, I decided to say, yo, Dane Ray, me have to go work again, because I'm comfortable working with you and writing and the sound what we get. So me and Dane start work. We did a song named Spray, and the numbers don't lie. Record. He also recorded Loyalty Anthem. Yeah.
Big one.
You know what I mean? So Dane record like about 4 songs, and I'm just start work. And we decided to say, Dane, I use this for the album. This is one of the lead out single. This is real bad. It was produced by Luigi still. You know what I mean? Portmore Society.
Yeah. Okay. And I know you have other guests on the album, Beanie Man, Ishana, Version. There's oh man, I'm going blank here. Your R&B song there with Conscience
Take
and
Yep. Yeah, that Verse Simmons, that big R&B writer, artist, producer. That song produced by me also. Tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
16 crazy tracks of flavor, everything. We go everywhere. Damage Music produced songs on it. Birch. Zoom.
And I see it's more like could we just say right now that clearly dancehall music has changed? We don't sound like 1995 or even 2005 anymore. We're 2020 and the music sounds like 2020. So a lot of people want it to sound like what they're used to from 20 years ago, but everything's evolved.
No, we can't go sound that way, because we have a new experiences. It's a new time. New things are here. You know what I mean? New everything, new equipment, new vibes where we can sound better. We've been experimenting from those days up to now. So you must come up with new things and new sound. You must expect us to grow and change. Believe me. Look at the Benz. Benz from 92 is not the same shape as this year. So,
you're right. So why would the music stay the exact same? Exactly. You're 100% right.
We have to keep the root. The root,
Because even in Expensive, if you listen to it, you could hear the real dancehall in it, but it's not super prevalent. But once you listen to it, you can hear, okay, it's playing the drum pattern like a dancehall song.
Yeah, but it's happy, it's a up tempo. It's, Expensive is a real club banger,
Yeah, you could hear that still. And with music videos, what videos are you working on for the album right now?
Working on Loyalty Anthem, Do Me Good, and we're working on the Verse Simmons with Conscience. But right now we kind of paused that video because Sean Paul seemed like he want to jump on that track and give us a remix. So, I said, boy, if Sean Paul jump on the track, a trouble. We'll just do a bad video with Sean Paul and everybody. And so, open, Sean Paul told me he like it, request the track. Yeah. And I said, yo, I'll shot it next week. But the thing go, I must keep my fingers crossed. Sean Paul always come through still.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Big. Want to talk about actually 2 more questions before I actually get you out of here. When it comes to, because I know you've got a gold plaque for a song that you did with Cranium, Wizkid, Ty Dolla $ign. You're not on it, but you actually produced that song. How did that song come around?
Well, that song come around, it was a juggling I had, It was like me trying to voice Cranium more than one time. Try voicing on Good Book. Never happened. Try voicing on Fix Up. Never happened. You know what I mean? I keep on trying. I reached out to him one day when I had that rhythm and I said, yo, Cranium, if you not like this rhythm, I'm not send you no more rhythm. If this rhythm man yo, we're done. Him could have tell you that. I said, dog, we're not send you no more if I not eat this. He said, yeah, all right, liquid more listen it. And by the time I listen it, within half an hour, I'm calling back and say, yo, I got the studio right now, This bad. And we meet him up at the studio because I was actually in Jamaica. We meet up around Abuja and Marcus. And from the first track, everything, we know it was a hit because we did love it crazy and he make him label hear it and them go crazy. And Cranium not even did ask anybody to go up on the song, to be honest. Cause he told me, say, yo, Liquid, just their studio and play the song. And Whiskey them just hear it. And we're like, yo, we have to come up on this. And you know what I mean? I tell you, like, I'm go up on the song without. I'm grateful for everything because it happened naturally without a fight. And as I say, so it happened naturally. So you see, it soared to the stars naturally.
Yeah. No, and that's crazy because it seems like your entire career is just something where you happen to be right place, right time, said the right thing, produce the right thing, and this is where you are right now in 2020.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, so crazy. Super last question here. Where is Don Carleon and what is he doing?
Well, Don Carleon is more in the international scene right now. Doing a lot of big projects, you know, with the big hip hop artists and mainstream artists. But him still doing dancehall and reggae thing. I'm just drop a Charlie Blacks and them thing there. But mainstream down there right now, as usual, you know what I mean? You don't know, it's the youth to always want, you know, do the new things them and do what nobody now do. That is one thing we know and when we learn from him, you know?
Yeah,
definitely.
Keep it there. All right. Point of View is out right now. I think it just dropped last week or 2 weeks ago. Tell them where they could get it.
2 weeks ago.
Yep. Tell them where they could get it.
Yeah. Guess what? Point of View is available on all platforms worldwide. You know what I mean? Spotify, every platform around the world, whether Spanish, Latin, wherever. And you definitely can click the link in my bio on my Instagram, MoBay Sons DJ Liquid, and it's there. So every platform you can get Point of View. And I think I'm going to do some hard copies, so look out for that also.
Okay, no, crazy. Liquid, again, as I said, from I first met you in like 2008 till now to see what you've done and where you've come. It's been amazing. Yeah. Continue blazing the airways, blazing the production, blazing as an artist. I know next thing coming, you're going to be acting in some movie or something, but we'll wait for that.
Oh, you know, right? Yeah, man. The movie and the book. It's coming.
Yeah. Liquid, thank you so very much. Before we get you out of here, give us a thing here. Give us a quick medley of some of your songs before we leave.
Well, as you know, Mr. Muscle, where it start from? Why if you walk out, me to stand up? Oh, good clothes, you know, we all broke. Hey, every girl, boss a walk, boss a wine, boss a walk and boss a wine. You know what I mean? I know the thing already. World where we live in now, it crazy. Now if you do them nothing to them here to we just go and live your life. Muscle, go and live your life. We keep a smile on our face. Just we trick the claffy them. Right, that's all. You understand what I deal with? And as you know, right now we're out with the new thing. 100 million would I do me good. A chrome skin girl with the goody good. Take care of the ends, make sure mommy good. That's how me want to live my life. Make the team alright. Point of View, Liquid.
Liquid, been amazing. Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.